The Motherhood of Meep is a first-of-its-kind digital artwork that is a fully functioning AI interpreter for flying foxes. It draws from scientific research on grey-headed and black flying fox vocalisations to interpret these communications into English in real time. This artwork aims to evoke an interspecies bridge between humans and an extremely ecologically important and threatened keystone mammal that is at the centre of global human-wildlife conflict and cultural vilification. This artwork has been built using a methodology of interspecies care, diffracting actual wildlife rehabilitation care practices of living with and caring for bats with digital creative practices that attempt to help us to understand and empathise with the non-human creatures around us. This artwork employs machine learning or machine listening to listen to flying fox vocalisations in real time and employs artistic and poetic intervention to interpret these into corresponding human perceptible concepts. The artwork aims at a future for machine learning technologies where corpuses of human language are dissented and their technological use is recentered around post-human interspecies relationships that contemplate our human-wildlife geographical boundaries. Not just culturally, but in actual physical place. While I am the artist, I am also a registered wildlife rescuer, specifically trained for working with bats, and this project has been born of these real-life experiences of deep, interspecies care, nursing bats through to release back into the wild, and going through processes of bonding and unbonding with these wild animals during bushfires and other environmental destructions that have put them under my care. It required recording, classifying, and editing to create a large corpus of flying fox vocalizations to train a machine on. And then that was turned into code that would allow it to connect to a visual display and use a microphone and internet connection to be able to listen and function in real time around bats. The artistic nature of this work also aims to question how flying fox vocalizations may be interpreted into human equivalent emotive concepts and meanings. How do we avoid or employ anthropomorphism in language to help understand animal vocalizations, and what is missed by focusing only on sound? Of course, this means that this work is made for users who are near these species of flying foxes. However, those are the spaces in which human-wildlife conflict with bats is most recognizable, where these relationships require the most care and nurturing, and where understanding towards such an important species is required so strongly. The idea that AI should be trained for purposes that are caring, purposes that are decidedly post-human, purposes that aim to decenter the human's experience of the world in preference for highlighting the experiences of other critical species, is perhaps one of the most important issues of contemporary technology use and art. Now more than ever, we need to be looking to as many ways as possible to make life positive for the other species that we share this planet with. Now more than ever, it's important to think about how this can be visualized and interpreted into digital and interactive art forms. And this project takes that important concept and attempts to perform it at a small or one-on-one species level.